Mayday, mayday, mayday. Mumbai Tower, Beechcraft Flight C90. Our landing gear has fallen off the aircraft. I repeat, our wheels have fallen off the aircraft. Requesting emergency landing now.
Mumbai, May 6, 2021. An air ambulance carrying a critically ill patient was making its way from Nagpur. As the aircraft descended through the clouds before landing, the pilots made a terrifying discovery. The wheels of the plane had fallen off and was found near the runway in Nagpur. With no wheels under them and time running out, the pilot and the air traffic controller in Mumbai had to navigate this emergency, making split-second life or death decisions. Will the air traffic controller and pilot be able to work together and land safely with no harm to the patient and crew on board? Over 200 feet above Mumbai's airport, air traffic controllers juggle with about 1,000 flights a day in all kinds of weather, and they have to make sure that every flight takes off and lands safely. Mumbai is rated as the world's busiest airport, operating with a single runway with a takeoff and landing happening almost every 40 seconds. However, not every flight goes as planned, like on the night of May 6, 2021.
I was at a position called WSO Alpha. WSO is the Watch Supervisory Officer. So we received a call from Nagpur, the fire station, and they informed us that an aircraft which had departed from there, it was a medical flight, there was a patient on board. They had lost one particular landing gear. After it took off, the landing gear dropped at the runway. The aircraft was in contact with us. The pilot, like we could hear in his voice, he was a little scared.
It was a situation no one could have anticipated, not even the most experienced controller. And to make matters worse, it was an air ambulance with the patient on board. There was no time to lose. Acting as a vital connection between the pilot and his mentor, Aditi relayed all necessary instructions, carefully guiding the pilot step by step. In those tense moments, careful coordination, teamwork, and determination allowed the plane to touch down safely.
And okay, now I understand that is what we call human factor. When you have those instructions repeated twice, you'll have them in your mind, especially when you are under panic attack. And by that time, everything, all the coordination was done with the airport operator, the fire services, the medical services, ambulance, doctor, everything was there. And the foam was also laid down. The pilot did a great job. Without the belly landing and a Beechcraft aircraft, he somehow landed it and nobody was hurt. I think that was a great achievement. I noticed that for the first time and I really felt great. I felt a little pride in my job. Normally क्या होता है, okay, घर आते हैं ना तो you feel अच्छा ठीक है उसको climb there, descend there, everything. But when such incidents happen, it is at that time you feel okay, I did a great job. So although my role was small, I felt very good that day.
Air traffic controllers are responsible for all the planes inside Mumbai's airspace, about a 150-kilometer radius and 4,000 feet above the airport. In the financial year 2024, they directed about 330,000 flights through takeoffs and landings. That's about 27,000 flights a month. But February 2019, that was a different story altogether.
Tensions between India and Pakistan had escalated after 40 Indian personnel were killed in a blast by Pakistan-based terror group.
Abhinandan Varthaman, then a wing commander, was engaged in a dogfight with Pakistani fighter jets.
His plane too was shot down by Pakistan fighter jets. Abhinandan Varthaman ejected out of the plane to land on the other side of the line of control.
Captain Abhinandan was all over the news. Despite being unrelated, it unfortunately meant that it was going to be a lot of work for the Mumbai air traffic controllers.
The day when Captain Abhinandan was captured, thousands of flights were disrupted because Pakistan abruptly closed her airspace. The flights which were already airborne, they have to land somewhere or they have to divert somewhere, obviously. So that increased the workload of all the air traffic controllers who were getting these new flights assigned to their jurisdiction. The airport which was most affected by this situation was Mumbai airport because Pakistan kept her airspace shut for nearly 5 to 6 months. Suppose the flights from Nepal to Middle East or from Delhi to Europe. All those could earlier fly through the airbase over the Pakistan airspace, but now they had to reroute via Mumbai airspace and take a turn and fly through the Arabian Sea. So Mumbai, which is already handling around 900 to 1000 landings plus takeoff every day. In addition to that, Mumbai is also catering to the world's largest oceanic airspace. And now the workload had increased around 60 to 70% because all these rerouted flights for around 5 to 6 months, they were converging over the Mumbai airspace. That was a very chaotic situation which was to be tackled by Mumbai air traffic controllers. Obviously, air traffic controlling is like a video game only, but with very, very high stakes. Lives are at stake. Instead of showing any kind of chagrin or irritation over the increased workload, Mumbai air traffic controllers showed a very uncanny solidarity with each other, and they volunteered to put in extra efforts, to put in extra hours of duty, and to assist the controllers who were already on duty. That was all because the situation became very patriotic in nature, because we were happy to contribute in whatever way we can amid those Indo-Pak tensions, and all that while thumping our chest for the return of Captain Abhinandan. So that was a challenging time, but all the Mumbai air traffic controllers, they displayed the unparalleled solidarity and unity during those such tough times.
When you step into an airport, take a moment to think about the thousands of flights being managed there every single day. Each takeoff and landing is a coordinated team effort, and air traffic controllers play a vital role in making it all run smoothly. They work tirelessly to ensure your flight departs on time and avoids any delays. So the next time you board a flight, take a moment to appreciate the people on the ground who make air travel possible.